Crap, what's her name?
Oh my fucking god.
Oh my god.
Boy.
Okay, I got it. Okay, I'm back. Welcome back to Digital Gooning. Today, fuck.
Reset.
Take two.
Take 3, I think, actually. Alright.
It's fine.
Okay. This is the first time this happened to me. I blame Mud.
I blame Mud too.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Welcome back to Digital Gooning. I'm the edge. God damn it, Mud.
What?
Okay, one more time.
Just fucking full send it.
Welcome back to Digital Gooning. I'm the Azure Goon. Today we're joined by Revy, the Tomboy Goon, Strayed, the Crystal Goon, Wolfric, the would I give you the Hero Goon? Whatever the fuck. And Mud, the Muddy Goon, I guess.
Wow.
How's everyone doing today?
Someone got a fucking demotion.
Oh god.
Yeah,
what a fucking honor.
Yeah, that's what showing up.
Hey, this is what, episode 6, and he's just showing up. I don't care.
He was in episode 1.
He was not.
No.
No,
I think I actually had IRL stuff for that.
This is the first podcast he's been in, but his picture's been in it since the beginning.
I guess.
Yeah.
after a fashion.
How's everyone's week been? Has everyone been having a good time?
Oh, I'm terrific. They fucking released a Still Wakes the Deep DLC.
Ooh.
Oh, is that fully out now? I actually didn't look at the deep.
Yes, I'm currently finishing the playthrough of it live right now.
Dope.
I have 4 minutes left on this video.
Oh my god.
Speaking of stuff we're doing live, today is also, on my end, it's the Dark Tide release of finally their 5th class. The cop class, the police brutality class.
I'm sorry?
Is that fully out?
There's an
It's fully
ACAB
out.
class?
There's
Yes, there's an ACAB.
Oh, there's never been
an
a more
update.
there's never been a more B in the ACAB than there are the Adeptus Arbites. like holy shit.
Oh my god.
But no, this is it's super fun so far. Every single I've only played a few games, but every single one so far has had all 4 people in every single group be Arbites.
I'm really happy for you.
RBDs. It's incredible. And then tomorrow, Rogue Trader, the Warhammer RPG, is also getting the cop class.
Woo!
It's weird. I think I mentioned this like when it was revealed, like about a month ago, because it was relatively recent. But yeah, it was kind of weird how it just happened to play out that both of these Warhammer 40k products were getting the Arbites revealed, like right next to each other.
It's a conspiracy, man.
I'm waiting for
100%.
I'm waiting for GW to release like official updated Arbites models or rules or something. Something like official coming from them to be like, hey.
Yeah, like, by the way, like, we're just doing this everywhere.
Just get some actual money out of people suddenly being into the Judge Dredd class. That's what they are.
Games Workshop dropping something big.
Right. Well, didn't they try that last year with the Custodes and that backfired horrendously?
Yeah, because there weren't any video games with the Custodes.
Yeah.
That's their problem. You need gamer autism to actually buy shit.
Can I make a custodian named Kitten? That's the only thing I really care about.
Well, you can. The problem with the Custodes was they made female ones and then everyone lost their shit.
That doesn't seem like a problem to me.
No, it's not a problem unless you're...
It's fun because it is one of those few things where it's like, oh, the Custodes are so ancient that, yeah, they could be one of the few Space Marine adjacent factions that could have female members.
Now,
they're a fun addition. However, the rightful criticism is that they're kind of being poorly implemented.
I was going to say
it's a bit of a retcon that's a little bit too much to swallow at once.
Yeah, I was going to make the counter argument that, like, yes, it is great that females are in the Custodes, but they did a major retcon and just explained it away on Twitter as like everything's canon.
Yeah.
Basically, we're going to paint with the big brush and ignore a bunch of lore to do this.
Oh, by the way,
It's a little bit too, and unfortunately, a lot of that legitimate criticism gets buried under no. But now I don't want to share I don't want my opinions to be shared with the chuds who are like, oh, female space marines.
No, like
Yeah.
like the Adeptus Custodes, their own thing, and like it's perfectly fine to have females in there. The way they went about it, I think, was executed poorly. But I would make the argument that we have the Adeptus Sororitas. So, like, if we wanted to have female space marines, stick them in the Sororitas. We have a faction for that.
I'm very sorry that we are just fully hijacking your podcast. We're talking about 40K for
That's
now.
okay.
No,
Just cover your
This is
ears
it.
for a second, everyone. Cover your ears.
No.
Okay, thank you.
Was that
Where's
a
the
Dr.
mute
Pepper?
button?
But yeah, like, you have the entire Sororitas faction that, like, it's a tabletop faction. It, like, if you want to have the female versions of Space Marines, do it there because you already have the Living Saints. Like, they are on par with the fucking Primarchs.
Mm-hmm.
Can I be the vampire people?
No, you may not.
You
are nowhere near pure-hearted enough to be the vampire faction.
Or flamboyant or gay enough.
Pure-hearted. I thought. Okay, I'm totally gay enough. But anyway.
No, you're not gay enough.
Yeah, you're gay enough. Yeah,
I thought they were like hypnotized their like lower class or some shit like that.
What?
What are you talking about?
Am I thinking the wrong? Am I thinking the wrong?
That's
people?
the Tau. That's very
the
different.
Tau. I thought the Tau were like vampires. Am I wrong?
No, Tau are space
Yeah, you are way wrong.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't play fucking.
I don't know where you got that actually.
Yeah, all right.
I don't play Warhammer.
The Tau
at
are
all.
fish communists.
The Tower are
And
fish
anime
communists.
waifus.
Well, the
And
Tau are
don't
fish
forget
communists.
anime
Yeah.
protagonists.
Can I be a part of the fish communists?
Yes, you may.
Okay, thank you.
You know what? Full disclosure, the Tau are getting better. Like,
Yeah, I guess people were mad
they're becoming
because
a
they
little.
were. I guess people were mad because they were like the one good faction or some shit like that.
This is a very long argument that I don't think we have the bandwidth to get into.
I was going to say
The sum up of it is they are good in terms of the rest. Everybody's a piece of shit.
Fair.
I will stop you right there. From people who don't understand the 40K lore, they look good because it's all about, like the greater good, and we're the, happy, fun-loving space communists. And, underneath it, it's basically 1940s Stalin communism, where they send you to re-education camps. When you're born, they tell you what job you're doing, who you're getting married to, how many kids you have. Like,
now, in comparison to how the Imperium runs things, they're practically fucking saints.
Yeah, I'll take that over corpse starch any day.
Yeah. Hey,
I mean, Jesus.
corn starch is your own grandmother's recipe.
Yes.
Or it is your grandmother. I don't know.
But it is just like the Tau as a faction. Like, sure, just lightly skipping over the lore. Yes, they're the nicer of all the factions. But when you get into it, no, they're just as bad. They're just evil, is slightly different and more insidious. It's more focused on like the caste system, and like you're put in a caste and can never leave or rise above it. Congratulations, you are a Marine, and you will always only ever be that.
The Imperium is so different.
From the little bit I know, I would either want to be Tau, vampires, which I don't know the actual name of, or the rat.
There are no vampires.
Or the rat.
There aren't any.
Where did you get vampires from?
So I joked about vampires. The closest thing you're thinking of is the Blood Angels, which are a Space Marine faction.
I was assuming.
Wait, I thought they were vampires.
I mean, you got the Eldar, the Dark Eldar, or what are
That
they?
might be. I don't know. Okay.
I'm genuinely curious what you're mistaking for vampires now.
I don't know.
Right.
I don't know the names of any of these fucking things.
Now, I beseech you to preach Papa Nurgle, because he could be arguably the only true force and faction in Warhammer 40K, because he just wants to bring plague and cure everybody of the disease of humanity.
Yeah, but he also has his lover eternally trapped in test plagues on her, so,
Yeah, but to him, those plagues are a way of showing his love. He had a Nurgling fall into primordial soup of disease, and he said, I like you. and made him a great unclean one. That's an abridged version, but you know.
I mean, let's talk about the real travesty here, which is how the Eldar can never get a win.
Yeah.
No, fuck
No, I'm
the
fine
Eldar.
with that.
Well, it's 40.
Like-
it's 40K. No one ever gets a win.
Look, Gilliman's already
I-
got a hot Eldari waifu, so it doesn't matter.
Even when the Eldar get a win, it is the fucking like Space Marines who actually did it. So like it wasn't actually their win.
I spent my entire Rogue Trader playthrough listening to Earlet talk. I don't need the Eldar to get a win. I'm good.
But I like to hear all that.
Like
No, you don't.
Yes, I
the
do.
Eldar and
She was my
Dark
wife
Eldar,
in that one.
like the Eldar and Dark Eldar are my shit. Outside of the fucking, Emperor's sons, like the Eldar are up there, and they just don't do anything anymore.
Yeah, that is fair. The Eldar really haven't had, in all seriousness, they haven't been like super popular among a lot of newer players, I guess, and newer influence.
I mean, I don't really keep up with the tabletop because I'm not investing that much money into plastic.
No.
Like they're just
Because you don't
I'll
have
look
Henry.
over and see
If
the
I invest-
$1,000 worth of plastic.
If I invest that
Yeah, well,
much
you
money
don't
in
have Henry-
plastic, it's going inside of me.
Oh,
Well, I
you
mean,
can put
again,
it inside of you.
Warhammer
Yeah,
players.
yeah.
Hey, anything's a dildo
these
if
who-
you're brave enough, man, okay?
Yeah.
yeah, but no, it's just
Sure,
kind of
Azzy, I hate to tell you this, but I think the ER's already seen cases of that.
like last time I was tracking, the Eldar on the tabletop game was just not like they just were not competitive with any of the other factions.
They are releasing new rule sets. I think they just released a new Imperium rule set.
Didn't they just do a new Horus Heresy rule set?
Something
Yeah.
along those lines, yeah. At the
Yeah.
very least,
They're
new
Doing
models
some
for a lot of them.
heresy stuff,
Yeah.
but yeah, like it's just the Eldar just have not been a big like staying power in any game or any media recently.
Yeah.
Their biggest, their biggest thing is like, oh, they're kind of partnered with, the Ultramarines loosely.
Who
We
knows what's happening over there?
joke about them,
So,
Yeah, we just let Gilliman have his wife, all right?
Gilliman needs a win.
yeah.
Yeah.
I've
He
seen, I've
woke
seen,
up to a
I've
world of shit.
I've seen new art of this man, and somehow, after being woken up, he has aged probably 100 years in like 5.
I'm shocked to hear that. It's almost like...
With the bureaucracy of the Imperium and him having to deal with all the corruption, I believe it.
This is a man desperately in need of Microsoft Excel.
So I just saw.
It sounds like they should resurrect Rogel Dorn.
God, I hope he better be alive somewhere.
Well,
Oh,
he's,
he is.
what are you talking? He's dead, dude. He's fucking.
Yeah, I know. No body, no dead.
He got
Yep.
decapitated.
Still doesn't mean anything.
Honestly, yeah, it doesn't. There's still there's a chance.
Oh no, hence the joke of they can bring him back. He is a Primarch. He is essentially the Emperor, which is. I'm just waiting for them to come out and just say that, yeah, the Primarchs are Eternals. You can kill them and they will eventually regenerate.
That is kind of that is really just Vulcan's thing, though.
Yeah, I mean, I know that is Vulcan's actual thing, but I'm just kind of waiting for them to just everyone else can do it too. Vulcan just does it faster.
Fair.
Yeah,
I don't think people would be okay if somehow Sanguinius could come back.
Yeah, I mean, if Sanguinius did, yeah. But it's almost like, oh, they could come back, but it's almost like Deadpool where their body parts have to be loosely together.
They're going to put his head in his stomach like that one guy from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Rang Rogel Dorn is a hilarious image.
Yep.
Anyway,
The
we were like 20 minutes into this podcast.
15.
Now we-
Yeah,
Well,
who's
I kind of
counting?
sidetracked it.
We have decided Monster Hunter is boring, and I will now explain the entire Warhammer 40k lore.
So, anyways,
For the
I saw an
next couple
advertisement today for Outer Wilds 2.
Yes. Wait,
Yep.
Outer Wilds 2 or Outer Worlds 2?
Outer Wilds. Wait, that awesome space game where... Oh, wait, hold on. No.
It's
That
Outer
might be
Worlds.
Outer Worlds.
Nope,
too.
it's Outer Worlds. Never mind, I'm no longer interested.
Yep.
Yeah, no.
So you
Oh, good. I'm sorry. I jumped ahead of your joke. I've actually seen that mistake happen so many times legitimately that I was concerned that you were getting excited.
No, I really wish there was an Outer Wilds too, but no, it's
It's a little. You know what? I will say Outer Wilds is a little bit too much lightning in a bottle. That I would like it to, but it wouldn't be the same.
What I would
expect
like-
too much.
what I would like from that. I think if they were to make a sequel, I don't even want a sequel. I want an extended original. So like maybe more worlds and more time. Like
Maybe.
Well, if they did that,
Let me blow your mind.
uh-huh.
I've never played it.
Cool. I don't care.
Highly recommended.
Yeah, I've never played it either. I just had to look it up.
So you guys
Wait, which one are you talking about? You're talking because I honestly don't know which one you're talking about now.
Outer Wilds, not Outer World.
Okay. They're making a
Well,
sequel.
actually, I haven't played Outer Worlds either, so it doesn't matter which one we were talking about.
I'm now like looking through my library to figure out which one I owned.
I own Outer Worlds on both PC and PS5, but you know.
Okay,
Yeah,
so for anyone who is confused, Outer Worlds is the Obsidian first-person RPG that was trying to ape off of Fallout and was the kind of, I don't know what to call it. It's kind of like quasi steampunk, quasi atomic age. It's like that ray gun.
It just
punk
reminds me of
bullshit.
turn of the century. It's super anti-corporate. I say super anti-corporate. It's like
It definitely jokes about it a lot.
it's not a message I disagree with. It's just incredibly heavy-handed and the joke runs thin.
Well, they were trying to
everything
ride that edge of like Fallout and then Borderlands, where everything is also very tongue in cheek.
And it kind of makes me like not care about anything in that world. Like it's front loaded to hell as like the satire hits exactly right in the very first area and then never again.
Yeah.
But anyway, so Outer Worlds is that, and that definitely has a sequel confirmed, which is I'd be willing to hear them out to see if they learned a lesson, but I don't know. I'm very skeptical.
You know,
Outer Wilds is great and can do no wrong.
I'm kind of torn. All right, so it was supposed to be like Obsidian's like na 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 boo boo to like Bethesda, like, hey, we're the guys that made the good Fallout games. Which, you are. I just wish that, like, and I guess you made, between the two of you made the good space game too.
Yeah,
but it's not great.
No, it's.
I suppose that is.
Starfield is the best. Starfield is the best game I've ever heard of.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, like straight said, it rides that line between being Fallout and like I would say Borderlands, and it does it somewhat poorly because the joke does run very thin very quickly.
Yeah,
I mean, to be fair, Borderlands kind of runs thinly by the third one.
6 hours of that game, I remember making a dialogue choice that pissed off the entire city.
Yeah,
I'm not kidding. I had to escort an NPC back to my ship, but with killing 100+ people in the city. Like, I don't know what the choice was, but I pissed everyone off in the process.
Yeah.
Oh god, I remember that vaguely, but it's been so long.
I didn't remember. It was like with an engineer chick, and the engineer chick was slightly hot, so it was like okay. But I had to kill like 100 people. So
I remember.
You know
okay, so there was a podcast we did before this, and me and Strayed made a bet that whoever made the best decision at the end of the first world would win the bet. I won the bet, and I don't know if you ever congratulated me for it.
I don't think you did.
I did.
I think I disagreed with you.
You disagreed with me. The bet was, so we had to decide which one of us came up with the better solution for the first planet. So your solution for the first planet was to keep the corporation in charge and convince everyone else to go back. My solution,
that was a terrible idea.
was to keep the power in the actual city, but force the rebel leader to take control of the city and let her use bodies in order to fertilize plants.
Yeah, I remember it was bad either way.
No, mine was a good.
one.
Mine was a good fucking ending if you didn't go with the corporation, and I won the bet.
Well,
Yeah, I don't know what you expected to get out of that. You wanted me to admit I was wrong at some point?
Yes, I just want you to admit you're wrong.
Oh, well, then you're going to be waiting for a long time.
Fuck you.
Anyway.
Clearly,
No, yeah, that was...
you
honestly,
are going to have to make a... Yeah, we're going to have to make a bet where Straight has to play the fucking expansion to Still Wakes the Deep, because it is entirely a diving experience in the deep sea.
I don't know what that is.
Incredible. Scottish...
Oh wait, that's the
Oh,
one where
Dave's
you're.
It takes place on an oil.
Dave the Diver?
Yeah,
It's like the.
No.
It's like the thing on the ocean. Is that
Yes.
is that right? Okay.
it takes place on an oil rig off the Scottish coast,
Yep.
and their drill hits something in the ocean, like deep underground, and like causes some type of the thing to take over. And the first one is the main character basically having to destroy the oil platform in order to keep this thing from getting out.
Oh shit.
It's a fun
Dave the Diver
Eldritch
game?
horror.
The DLC takes place
Did
10
you
years
say?
in the...
Wait, did you say Dave the Diver?
Yes, he did.
Yeah, Dave
that's
Dave
an
the
actual
Diver.
game.
Dave the Diver is unrelated to this.
So the DLC,
I thought you were talking... Oh, ignore me.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were
the
talking
DLC
about.
that just came out takes place 10 years in the future, where you're where you're diving like into the wreckage of the oil rig to figure out what happened.
Yeah, because I figure some people have some questions.
Yeah. And I know Strayed, who hates the deep water, would absolutely love.
I am very much. I am.
an oil rig.
It's very easy for. Here's the thing. I saw that. I'm assuming it's not swimming. I'm assuming it's diving and like walking on the surf.
No, it's
floor.
swimming.
What's up?
It's swimming.
Oh,
Like you.
I am equal. Okay, so like, how do I describe this? This is going to sound very basic. Spiders and like giant insects are the kind of scary that I fully avoid and can't really deal. The kind of terror I get from the deep sea and like horrible fish monstrosities is the kind of terror that I am like enticed to go forward. It's really weird.
See, I have a
Like,
fear of.
Subnautica is equal parts like I have to stop at certain points, but I never wanted to fully stop.
Yeah. Well, like half of it is like going back and discovering the bodies of the crewmates from the first one covered in coral, and just like decompose and try to put the story together.
See,
And then the second half is giant monster try to kill you.
I have a deep fear of JPEGs of kittens. So Satisfactory is actually like a horror game for me.
Nah.
Already have.
I have an extreme fear of titties, so you definitely shouldn't PM me any.
I will spit out my
Oh
fear.
boy.
What's that one incredibly stupid post that's like it's a Twitter post to like that which you fear you will ultimately attract, and everyone commenting like $10 million
Big titty goth girls.
oh.
Speaking of
Don't
which, I
sacrifice
can't
me.
believe
Oh my god.
I can't believe none of you agreed on that poll I posted earlier.
Oh, you're talking about... All right, so can somebody read off like this? All right.
Yeah, you
This
have
stupid
I don't know, I
$100.
think one of those is a little racist.
You
Yeah.
well, like yes, but it's basically you have $100.
Uh-huh.
You can have four choices. One is Super Saiyan for $99. The second one is
no. Wait, go back. What?
one is Super Saiyan for $99.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically, like you can just be Super Saiyan.
So I don't know. Is it you can be Super Saiyan or you can have a Super Saiyan like as a partner?
these are
Because everything else in that list is something you get. So Super Saiyan is weird if you're just becoming Super Saiyan.
Well, actually, are you sure? Are you sure it's what you get?
Do I become a car if I pick the car? I don't know.
I would say Super Saiyan is like you basically get to become like you get to go Super Saiyan.
Like I'll go with this if that's what it is.
Like,
but everything else in this list is something you get, and then Super Saiyan just like you become a Super Saiyan. I'm like,
no, I would argue like you get the ability to go Super Saiyan. Like you're not Super Saiyan all the time.
Okay,
but like it's a Goku thing where you scream loud enough and suddenly your hair turns yellow and
Okay, all right.
So,
so long as I know that's the rule. I know that's the rule.
Yes. The one that's controversial is like, yes, for $50 you get just an Asian wife.
No, wait, was it 50? No, you're right. Yeah, it was 50. I'm sorry. Yeah,
and it's like a generic. Again, I take this as like generic kind of like pick.
I don't want to. It's not like a generic Asian either. It's like a goth Asian, which is weird.
Yeah,
that's
because
the image is. There's no actual detail to it.
It does not specify detail, so I'm taking it as just kind of like pick whatever flavor.
Just Asian wife. Here you go.
Yeah, like
what the fuck?
A wide net.
Like put it together from it is a wide net. And you just kind of like get to pick from that net. As kind of like, but they have to be like ethnically Asian, but anything. the second or the third one is 5'9" goth girl for $1.
Yeah, so that's where it's a little weird because Asians apparently are more valuable than goth girls by a lot, according to this list.
I don't like. Again, I found this on a different Discord as a meme, and then like a dream card for $50. And for me, like as you can see in my reaction of the meme, I basically said 100 goth girls.
Yeah.
I will spend all $100 on goth girls.
I picked Super Saiyan and Goth Girl.
I would take 2 dream cars.
Yeah. Give me the cars, man.
I would almost argue that the Super Saiyan plus Goth Girl is almost like the basic choice.
Fuck you. I'll take the basic choice then.
Fuck you.
Become a Super Saiyan and have a Goth Girl? Yeah, okay, I'll take that one, thank you.
I mean, you should just become a Super Saiyan and then go by yourself. Like
why is Super Saiyan even a choice? That's just...
I'll
become a Super Saiyan. Thank you.
Super Saiyan, take that extra $1, go over to your local gas station and get yourself a pack of Zins.
Yeah, go to like Circle K and buy yourself like a 79-cent Slurpee.
Yeah, there you go.
Exactly.
Why have companionship with someone that can understand you? Just go buy a fucking Slurpee. Same thing.
Whoa.
Money and anything else.
Who said anything about the goth girl understanding you?
Yeah, you know what? You're right.
Who said anything about the goth girls being in a relationship with you at all? The Asian wife says Asian wife. Goth girl just says goth girl.
You know what? You're right. You're absolutely right.
They're just there. They're hanging out, but they're not there.
Can I get a Super Saiyan goth girl to date or / marry?
No, that's too much.
Because if that was my $100 choice, I'd pick that one in a fucking instant.
That is like $150.
And by the fact that she's Super Saiyan, I'll just assume that she's Asian.
Anyway, Monster Hunter.
Oh, are we going to Monster Hunter now that we're 28 minutes in?
But I really want to...
We don't have to. We don't have to. I'm just saying.
We can talk about the funny relationship that the Iron Warriors and the Imperial Fist have.
I just want to say, before we get into Monster Hunter, I made several crystal ball choices for Strayed to choose his avatar this week from.
And I chose the correct one.
He chose the basic bitch one.
No, I chose the correct one.
So
the rest would have gotten this podcast immediately banned.
I started off by saying, hey, how about it'd be funny, haha, if you were the dodo from Monster Hunter. And he's like, I'll one-up you. And then he posted the poop monkey. Which I was like, yes.
Poop monkey. It doesn't actually poop on you.
It looks like it looks like it look okay. So are your farts brown?
Fecal.
Are your farts brown? Because if they are, I think you have something wrong with you.
Well, I mean, technically they are on a microscopic level because you're spraying fecal matter when you fart. So yes.
Is his farts just dyed more?
I think we're diving into the science of this.
Yeah.
Well, that's what Monster Hunter is.
Yeah, true. So I gave him choices. Several of them were mods that replaces the monkey with one of the characters, especially the big-tittied
Oh, the blacksmith? Yeah.
blacksmith.
Best girl.
Gemma.
So,
Gemma is best girl. And, like, is that why you asked me for the gift?
Almost best girl.
No,
Yes,
fucking Gemma, and I will fight you. I will fist fight you right now over this.
So there's a
go.
mod that replaces the poop monkey with the blacksmith, big titty blacksmith girl. So when the monkey attacks you in the cutscene, she turns around and shits all over you. It's super fucking weird.
And brother, I am here for it.
I am pretty sure Capcom spoke out against that mod in particular.
Yeah, maybe. And another one was, I don't know if it's a monkey, but I found like a mod of the boy as one of the monsters, and it was horrifying. So that was another one of the crystal ball choices I gave straight.
I know that was a popular mod with replacing him with Arkveld.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
But yeah, anyway, so that was fun.
Anyway, I'm sorry. Before we move any further off of this, you're both wrong. The best girl is Sekret Chan.
Which one is that? It's been a while since I played.
Okay. Don't worry.
I only remember
three.
The
title update's going to come out soon, so now's the chance to get back into it.
Maybe. I only remember three girls from.
How are those performance issues doing?
I don't know. My computer runs it fine.
There's only three girls I remember. It's the blacksmith, the knight, and the guide. Those are the three girls I remember from that.
I mean, let's talk about the fact that Solid Blade just came out for PC, so...
We should probably talk about Monster Hunter, since it was Wolf's thing this week.
I mean, I don't care. Because we could also talk about Monster Hunter World and compare Alma to the Handler and how much better Alma is.
Okay, we can talk about Monster Hunter World, like how it's better in every way to Monster Hunter Wild.
Monster Hunter right now, best
I don't agree with that. Wilds.
Best weapon.
Wilds is the newer one? Okay.
Yeah,
I like how Mud's first podcast actually joining us is specifically based around a topic that he has no experience with.
Yeah, we had a conversation about that. We're like, "Are you sure you want to join this one?" It's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Okay, cool."
Yeah, I mean, I successfully derailed it into Warhammer 40k.
I
just derailed it into something else.
Good fucking job.
I mean, it's not hard to derail us into Warhammer 40k.
Yeah, I want to talk about
the one subject I can literally not join in on.
Yeah,
exactly.
I want to talk about how became a chaos demon for being a petulant child for like 30 years.
Oh god. So
which
one you know what? Let's.
Oh yes, absolutely.
So, he only became a chaos demon because he was just petulant for his whole life.
Absolutely.
Monster Hunter.
Azzy, you're welcome.
Yeah. Okay. So best weapon in Monster Hunter, and if you don't say the hammer, you're wrong.
Hammer's
I'm gonna
pretty
say
good.
The sickle because I have nothing.
I'm gonna go with bow, but hammer's very good.
I am a hammer main through and through, but in Wilds, I have come to appreciate all the weapons.
Yeah.
It's hammer. It is hammer is satisfyingly fun to give the monsters concussion after concussion after concussion.
Dude, just the fucking head banging swing before you hit it is just so satisfying. Like when you get that swing, it feels pants on and fucking helicopter myself in the bed. Like giving my wife a concussion on the way down.
Oh my fucking god.
Now what about ranged weapons? Because I think you should separate them.
Bow.
Heavy, light, and just the regular bow.
Bow's only heavy.
Heavy all the way for me.
I mean, you did say you were gay, so.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, that tracks.
I'm bi, bitch.
While you're holding the bow, you're gay.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Congratulations, you're holding the bow of gayness. If you're not using a heavy weapon...
Hey, the bow of gayness sounds amazing, and I will totally wield that shit.
I know
it
you
is
would.
Pride Month.
Slay. But, okay, Wolf, I want to ask you, why do you think Wilds is better than World?
So, I think Wilds has improved on a lot of the systems from World.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for one, I like the Focus Strike system. Especially for lining up hits. It has made it a lot easier And as a person who doesn't have as much time to play games as I did back when World was out, it makes it a lower bar of entry. I do agree that the monster selection is kind of but the game has only been out for, 3-4 months?
Mm-hmm.
And you can't compare monster selection to
Compare
World.
it to base World. Just compare it to base World. You there?
I'm trying to remember. Yeah, no, you got to give me a minute to think.
Okay, yeah, but the dead silence in a podcast is...
So I did play World and Wild, and a lot of the Wild systems seem to be more like new player friendly.
This is what I hate about Wilds, all right? And I can describe it in one word. Rails.
Well, again,
Rails?
The entire game feels like I'm on rails.
But the entire game isn't on rails, and I was make one very specific point. You never got to the main story.
You're right. I never got to the main story, but still, I want to point something out.
Okay,
go on.
You are supposed to treat Wilds in the main story as basically like a single player game with co-op elements. It's only
a tutorial.
Yeah, it is a tutorial. It's only after you beat the main story that the game truly opens up and you start actually playing the game.
Maybe you're right. But here's what I want to point out. Monster Hunter World felt like I was actually tracking a monster. Like I had to find clues for the monster. I had to make discoveries.
That was the worst part of World.
Yeah,
that was the shittiest part. You cannot tell me. I have gone through Worlds 3 times. I've gotten the Rainbow Pigment 3 times in World because I've had to change consoles. And having to track down all the Elder Dragons multiple times is the shittiest thing, and it's just there to pad the game for more playtime.
So here's what I do in Wilds. I start it up, I have my bird take me to where I go, and then I distract myself by looking at something else until my bird automatically takes me to the next monster. I poke the monster until it dies.
Resources to grab while you're running. You're not looking for resources to craft. You're like honey, webs, herbs.
Yeah, and then I just point my little fucking slingshot and I go bing, bing, bing. But in Worlds, I had to go out of my way to learn where everything is and then collect it myself. It took time and it took knowledge.
No. You really just said the best part of World was the part where you could send your fucking bird to get you there, and then you could look at something else. Wait, you what? Just said the best part.
Yeah.
No, I said the worst part of Wilds. That was the worst part of Wilds.
No, you just said the worst part of Worlds was the fact that the best part of Worlds is the fact that you could fly someplace and then just do something else while tracking the monster.
No, okay. If I misspoke, I misspoke. But the worst part of Wilds is the fact that I can just point my bird, hold a button. I think I'll hold a button or press a button. I'm not sure which. It's been a little bit, but my bird will just take me on rails to the next monster. I don't have to do anything. And then in Wilds, it's very detailed. It's very involved. I'm actually tracking a monster. And it's a big thing. But in Wilds, you go to the one monster, you kill it. You set your bird to the next monster, it takes you there, you kill it. And it's just go ahead.
And to point out, you said, you don't have to. Said you can. You can do that, but you can walk. Or you can control your secret on your own.
So, I was going to say, you can control
one of the fun little things about the first area is that there's jumps that you have to make with a bird. If you're not on auto run, it's very clunky and very weird. It's not really made for you to control the bird yourself. The bird is made to be auto run. Also, in Wilds, I can just kind of jump on my bird for safety and just constantly take pot shots at the monster while being relatively safe.
So how far in Worlds did you get?
Worlds or Wilds?
World,
I beat the main game.
What about Iceborne?
I didn't touch Iceborne.
Okay. So, it's my belief that once you get further into a Monster Hunter game, it doesn't become about exploring. It becomes about getting to the monster and killing it, Because every time I played with anybody, it's always pick the closest camp and get to the monster.
I get it.
And the secret mechanic assists with the late game.
I get it. Like I'm saying, I don't dislike Wilds. Like I enjoy Wilds. I just miss the fact of the game being a slow start to the finding the monster and then having the big epic battle once you have the build up to it. I miss that. Like in Wilds, I just select the monster I want. I just wait for my bird to take me there, and then I fight the monster. But in World,
until you have to like get resources or go craft or.
Yeah, but in Worlds it felt like more. I don't know.
Like,
I guess the word is complex.
Complex, but I would argue it's a complex in a padding way.
Maybe
in Wilds gets me exactly where I want to be, and like but it gets to the fun of the game, which is like, hey, the monster's over here in a general area. Go fucking kill it.
I enjoyed myself, but like
Not
I
to
said,
mention, they actually explain what an arc-tempered or a tempered monster is in Wilds, where that's not something I don't think they've ever explained in any other Monster Hunter. And they go into the ecology through the whole story. And I think the story is better in Wilds as well.
I just love
3 times to craft a chest.
How this conversation has just excluded Strayed and Mud for some reason.
Well, it seems like, Azzy, it seems like you like a game where you have to do everything yourself. And
I'm sorry, what are you calling me right now?
Azzy.
It's ass. It's just ass. Just call me
ass.
ass.
I like ass better. Like I vote for ass.
Hey, assy. Hey, assy.
Not what I'm called.
Okay, ass. All right, ass.
My God, I'm already gonna have to go through this fucking episode and take out 3 of my dead names because of you. Thank you, by the way.
Yeah, sorry. But no, seriously, it seems like you like a game that's more, you do everything, whereas some of the other people here are saying, well, that's fine, but as you get into late game, it gets repetitive and boring, and I don't want to do that.
Maybe. Well,
true.
Like I said,
so like, have you played?
I like both. So I just prefer one over the other.
Well, have you played any other Monster Hunter games like Rise or anything?
I have played. Rise is a Switch one, right?
Yeah. It's on PC now too, though.
I also did not like Rise is fine. I also didn't like the fact I felt like it was just straight to the monster in that one too.
Yeah, I did not do anything before Worlds, so.
Okay. Yeah, I played Worlds. I played Rise.
Try to go back
Wilds.
and play Generation 3, I think. Freedom X. So anybody can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Freedom X was Generation 4.
The reason I won't do that is because I don't own a console. So
what is it on?
PSP. Hold on.
Oh yeah, just fucking emulate that shit.
Freedom Unite. It's Freedom Unite, I believe. It's the one I'm thinking about.
One
one is a good one.
One thing I really do like about Wilds is the fact that your characters can be really fucking hot.
I mean, Worlds can be hot too, so.
Mine looks like old and mysterious Colonel Sanders.
Nice, I love that. But anyways, World, you make your character hot in the character creator, and then the quality of the character drops 20% the second you leave it. Where in Wilds, if you make a hot character and you leave the character creation, your character's still hot. Like, it still looks like it did in the character creation.
Just go play like Black Desert Online if you want a hot character all the time.
Then I'd have to play Black Desert
Online if you play League of Legends.
I don't understand the coloration. I don't understand.
You're gonna hate yourself either way.
Oh, okay.
Correlation.
Thank you.
Correlation. Yeah. If we're gonna talk about Black Desert, it is a fun game, but my God, it feels so pay to win, especially when you come to the PvP aspect, which I was led to believe was the main point of the game.
I don't know. I tried to touch it a few times, but I haven't really been able to.
Good news, everyone. Dead by Daylight has just released their FNAF mod or DLC.
Five Nights at
Mod.
Freddy's?
Yes, like, Dead by Daylight
Yeah.
has a Five Nights at Freddy's DLC.
DLC or mod?
DLC.
DLC.
Actual official DLC.
You can play as a purple guy.
Yeah. White man jump scare.
Yes.
Oh god.
Because it's the hilarious bit of like you play as Springtrap normally, and occasionally he does a thing where he screams in your face. But
Yep.
one of the skins is just Matthew Lillard from the movie, so he just screams in your face, just a dude.
White man jumps.
Hey, I'll let Matthew Lillard scream in my face.
Yeah.
You go. You do your best life, man.
Which one, purple guy or Ghostface? Because he's got two roles to play in this.
Both.
Anyway.
No, but fuck. Like, yeah, I enjoyed my time with it. I should go back and play it at some point. I just have so many fucking games to get through.
Like, yes, I will. Like the co-op is by far the best part of it.
Yes. Well, that's part of the quest for any Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
Yes, well, like I think in Wilds it's even better because you could just like launch the SOS flare immediately, and just have randoms just appear to help you with the boss.
I remember me and Strayed were playing World, and we were playing with someone from my work, and like we went after the Rathlos. The guy that we were playing with kind of sucked. The Rathlos immediately murdered him. We're like, okay, yeah, whatever. So me and Strayed fight the Rathlos off. The Rathlos runs away. We realize he's running to the home camp, and we just hear my coworker scream as the Rathlos just dive bombs him and murders him a second time in a row. We're like,
Good
okay,
times.
well, we have one life left. Cool.
That do be happening.
Oh.
Monster Hunter Wilds, I have seen videos, and it has happened to me when I was fighting the Arch-Tempered Ray Dow, is you'll spawn in a camp, and sometimes that camp will be right next to where he is, and he'll target you with a laser beam, and you just fucking get wiped out again.
Nice.
Yep.
Is Rathlos, he's got to be in Wilds, right?
He is.
Okay. Because I felt like a Thunder Rathlos when I was playing it.
Dude, like Rathlos is in every fucking Monster Hunter game,
Okay, good.
And Rathian.
and
Okay.
Final Fantasy 14.
I feel like Rathlos is
Yeah,
kind
and
of
Final
like...
Fantasy 14.
Like the- It's kind of
Actually, Akuma is in Wilds now.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, Akuma. You know, Street
I
Fighter.
haven't tried that.
Okay. I feel like
Yeah,
Rathlos
and
is...
you actually
oh my god.
can equip his gear set, and you can beat the shit out of people, and it goes based off of your weapon damage instead of just being a shitty
So-
emo.
At
Nice.
which point do we get Enkidu from Final Fantasy into Wilds? Like, when do I
Only
get
a
the
matter of time.
giant green chicken as a fucking boss?
Uh-huh.
I believe they already announced the collaboration between Final Fantasy 14 and Wilds.
For like, Asty seems lost over there.
Can,
Yeah, you are aware that in Final Fantasy 14, Enkidu, which follows Gilgamesh around, is just a giant green chicken? Like, or just a green chicken. It's not even big.
would you consider Rathlos to basically be Pikachu?
Yes.
Why do I have to look
What?
Rathlos? What the hell is a Rathlos?
Would you consider...
Rathalos.
It's a big red dragon thing.
Would you
Yeah,
consider
it-
it basically to be the Pikachu of Monster Hunter?
I would argue that it's a big... I think it's more of a wyvern.
How the hell is that?
You
a
know, I think it is a
Pikachu?
wyvern.
It is wyvern.
Not from
Yeah,
How the
its
hell is
look...
that a Pikachu?
It's a winged
Not from
wyvern.
a looks mod.
in the sense of being popular.
Oh,
It's a wyvern.
okay.
It's like the monster that has to be in every game.
Yeah,
Got it.
yeah, like kind of like Pikachu. It's just kind of like in every game. It's kind of like it's one of their like signature monsters that's in every game in some form.
Yeah. I mean, so Rathalos has so many variations. You have silver, gold, fucking blue Rathalos, or I guess Azure Rathalos.
You know,
You got-
sometimes it shoots lightning. You know,
You got your flying Pikachu, you got your surfing Pikachu, you got your Alolan Pikachu.
Honestly, as a monster, I kind of hate the Rathalos because I think its armor looks ugly, and I don't like any of the. It's such a low-level armor that I don't feel like any of the armor sets give you too much use out of it.
The Rathalos. I love the Rathalos booty shorts. Okay, you watch your fucking mouth.
I actually, I prefer the stupid fucking spider armor set.
Lalabrina or Narlasila?
Is that like the Blood Bride one?
Yes.
I loved Lalabrina's armor set because it made Colonel Sanders look like Colonel Sanders. I'll have to go into my game and get a picture for you guys to see it, but he looked like fucking Colonel Sanders.
I forget. Does this game have a glamour system?
Yes.
Yes. So and they're adding weapon glamours.
You can wear whatever weapon or armor you want, basically, and just switch.
Yeah, like if you go into your camp, like if you actually go into your tent, there's a way you can actually choose the armor you're wearing, and then choose what that armor actually looks like.
Okay. Right. So. I know you can switch like it for whatever armor you picked in the character creation, but I didn't know if you could switch it for any armor that you own.
It's any armor you own, yeah.
Oh, that's cool. So I can be Blood Bride all the time.
Yep.
You're a Blood Bride? Oh god, I have questions.
There's a spider that looks like that gives you armor that looks like you're a bloody bride, basically.
Yeah.
I don't know what the male one looks like. I should say the masculine one. It actually just looks like Colonel Sanders.
So the male variety looks very dapper, I would say, to describe it.
Revy, why are you posting Stellar Blade booties?
We're talking. We're having conversations.
Do you ask why a fish swims?
You're right. You know what? You're right. I apologize. What the fuck? What the fuck, Wolf?
My next question is how much spandex is too much spandex?
Don't question the brain of a. Don't question it, okay?
Yeah, I won't question anything you guys are fucking posting right now.
Oh Jesus.
But yeah, I enjoyed Wilds for what it is.
Yeah. I'm waiting for the next title update.
What's going on over there?
Sorry. You can't control the kid.
Hi, kiddo. How you doing? Welcome to the podcast.
I didn't know you guys could
hear maybe, yeah.
Oh, I've heard him the entire time.
Yeah.
Maybe downplay the kids bit in this. Maybe edit that out.
I will try my damnedest.
It's called digital gooning.
Jesus Christ.
I mean,
how do you not know the fucking title? How do you not fucking know the title?
No, I know the title. It's just Jesus Christ.
Digital gooning now with children.
Fuck off, Remy.
Yeah. I think we're done.
At least for my part, my computer screen is clean. It's got Monster Hunter all up over it.
Yeah, and I have stains on my keyboard.
Monster Hunter's for the kids.
All right. We have to make stop. We have to make a clean break if I'm going to cut this.
Have I finally gotten us canceled?
Well, at this point, we're not cutting it.
Yeah, we're cutting it.
Fine. You know what? No. It's if Wolf gives me permission, it's fucking staying in. I don't care.
Yeah. I mean, it's 6 episodes in. Have I finally gotten us canceled?
Wolf, is this staying in? Are we getting canceled?
If his name isn't said throughout it, go ahead.
Okay, fuck it. We're getting canceled. I don't care. Fuck it.
What? Awesome. Oh,
no. Cool, radical.
You know, like, I voted for the Gooncast, but digital gooning obviously won, so...
It would be the same fucking thing! The word goon is in both!
Gooncast sounds good.
Yeah, the Gooncast sounds good, though.
We couldn't do Gooncast because it was taken.
Okay.
What about casting goons?
You know what? I didn't consider that, but I still know.
Game of Goons?
Game of Goons? No, I'm pretty sure that's a no. I don't want to fuck with HBO. Do you want to fuck with HBO? I don't want to
Yeah,
fuck with
that's
it.
fine.
Just take him. Let's go. We can take him.
Yeah,
Why
yeah.
not?
I can take 5 men.
5 men.
What?
And he's not saying in a fight.
Man, I could take 5 guys right now. I could go to town on 5 guys. Just
In a fight, right?
absolutely
A
devour
burger
them.
does sound
Burgers.
good.
Thanks, Trent.
Well,
I was wondering if you're talking about the burger.
I don't, like 5 guys
I'm just-
is expensive nowadays. Like,
Dude,
have you
5
seen them?
guys is not as good as you pay for.
No, it's not. Like,
at the
You're
same
paying
time, I still
$20 for a mediocre burger.
yeah, I still fucking pay for it, but I'm not happy about it.
like 5 guys thing used to be like they give you like a thing of fries, and it was just like fucking overflowing with fries.
They
You
still
get a burger with
kind
your
of do
fries.
that,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Yeah, but like even still, like the fries themselves aren't that expensive.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
like it's just like the price itself is just out of control.
It's almost like inflation's a thing.
Well, yeah, obviously.
I mean, I would
You want
say
to talk about
maybe
inflation? What about
Oh.
Subway?
You know what? I thought you
Yeah.
were going somewhere else with this, but yeah, okay, sure. We'll talk about Subway.
Hang on.
podcast is called Digital Gooning.
I thought we were going. I thought we were taking a Sonic turn. I guess we're not.
I'm
Hey.
Googling something on Subway. Hang on.
Oh,
I like how we're just getting
Yes.
as more and more frustrated.
what is the name of that Sonic game that like explores all the fetishes?
There's a Sonic game
What?
that explores fetishes.
It's
Yeah.
like that
Sonic
parody
Frontier?
game. It's like Dream World or something.
Yeah, it's something like that.
What's the
It's-
one where he gets together with the human?
No,
No,
that's
no,
a six.
that's an
It's
official
just called
game.
bestiality.
That's an
The one
official
he-
game.
To be fair, the one Muse was talking about is like a Sonic fan game that's obviously poking a lot of fun at like how
Oh, okay.
off like a lot of the fetish focused communities are for Sonic.
Yeah, you got like inflation, you got vor, you got birthing, you got
Oh. This isn't the Subway I was thinking about. Okay.
bestiality.
Yeah.
Fuck. You got a lot of them. It's really
No,
weird. Like if you're gonna watch it, definitely watch Game Grumps play it. Don't play it yourself.
No Subway. Like I want to see Subway in the restaurant, not Subway the Subway car.
I totally forgot that Game Grumps played that. So I kind of thought you would stumbled on like an old Two Best Friends episode. I'm like, yeah, I didn't realize you watched.
Do
that.
they play it?
They do.
I'm gonna fucking watch that tonight.
There is 154 results for Subway the restaurant on Rule 34.
Mud
What?
Well, what?
Wait, what?
What did I do?
I am now
I believe that.
I'm looking for Subway inflation, and there are 154 results on Rule 34 for Subway.
How many of them involve the man who shall not be named?
Oh God, fuck no.
I just posted a screenshot of the Lalabrina armor for the mail set.
That's actually really cool.
Yeah, so yeah.
I met that freak. I fucking met him in real life. He's weird. He's fucking
Jared?
weird. Yeah, I met Jared.
Yeah, that's one
Don't
of
say
Mizu's,
anything else. Don't
or-
say how I met him. But I
God damn it.
fucking met him.
Why is the first picture a Pokemon with a Subway? I didn't need to see that.
Jesus Christ.
Subway, eat free. No, I think the whole thing about that guy was like the thing that caught him was very, very much not a one-off incident.
No,
It was an entire history of like sex tourism.
He'd go to a different country, yeah, and order, yeah.
Well, this is news to me. What?
Jared's
Oh,
a
you didn't-
freak.
Yeah, he didn't. Oh, yeah, he's got a interesting history, shall we put it?
And we're not gonna explain exactly what, but look that shit up. Oh God, I had to fucking talk
Jared's-
to the guy. I had to
Yeah,
fucking
Jared
talk to the
spent
guy.
years in prison, so
Yeah, he's probably
He's
still in prison. Yeah, he shouldn't be out of prison.
I think he's going to be in there for a very long time. Like that was some dire shit.
Oh, that was fucked.
but there is a fucking Subway franchise Overwatch Like,
What the fuck?
Oh, look, he looked it
Subway
up.
Just when you thought Subway sponsorships couldn't sink any lower, they get with Overwatch.
good,
Uh-huh.
cool. The image is actually. Oh, no, the
Why
image
did
is
you
not-
send me a picture of someone having a Subway sub shoved up their ass? Why did you send me that?
You know you wanted it.
Exactly.
Oh
You know what?
God.
Maybe I'll eat it, but it might improve the flavor.
Hey, I like Subway sandwiches, but they're too expensive nowadays.
Yeah,
Oh
they
God, they
absolutely-
are. Yeah. Yeah.
For something that you could easily go to the store and just buy the ingredients for cheaper overall.
Yeah. What
Well, it
happened
was
to
$5?
the
$5.
Yeah? What happened to the $5 footlongs?
That was like a decade and a half ago.
Yeah.
That
Well,
went away with Jared. Don't
Don't
worry
remind
about
me
it.
of how old I am.
It is now $15. It's not like $15 for a foot long, and we all know the chicken is like 50% tofu.
Ugh.
Dude, I paid $20 for a foot-long combo meal, so that's a foot-long, a bag of chips, and a frickin' soda.
You paid $20
was-
for
How long
that?
did you get?
Yeah.
$20. Yeah, I always get the spicy Italian.
Yeah.
It was
man.
20 fucking bucks.
Yeah, I
And I
only
haven't
Yeah,
been back in
I'm-
like 2 years.
I only
I'm
get a
about
sandwich.
same, yeah.
I don't get I usually don't get a drink. I have water with me.
It's
I'm
slightly
one of
cheaper.
I'm a
those.
slave to Dr. Pepper, so.
Also
No.
fair.
If I'm ordering Subway, it's because I'm working and didn't like pack a lunch, and I bring like a gallon water bottle with me. So
I used to eat it fairly frequently because I used to work at a store that was literally right next to the Subway and strip mall. We were buddies with the people there.
yeah,
Yeah,
no,
And I
I-
just happened, but there was no other reason for it.
Yeah, I work near a Subway, but it's like I only have 30-minute lunches now because some jerks decided they want to get out at 4:30 rather than 5.
Yeah.
Why
So-
can't you just get out at 4 and not take a lunch?
Good point.
They won't let us. So, I used to live next to like a drive up summer like God, what was it called? Like it's like a summer place. You drive up to it and then you get food to eat out at like a picnic tables. I don't know the exact name for that kind of thing. But I used to have my apartment. Well, go ahead.
No,
It was-
I'm just remembering the place.
Yeah, I used to have a bay window view of it in my apartment, and like every time I opened my window during the summer, the smell of burgers just filled my apartment. So I constantly like walked over to this place to order burgers, chicken, or fries.
I got a question.
Uh-huh.
Is Dairy Queen open all year for you?
Do
It's
we
like
even have a Dairy Queen near us?
We do, and it's like a restaurant. So yes,
Okay.
is yours like a drive-up place?
Well, it's got sit down and it's a drive through. So without going into too much, I was told that not all Dairy Queens are open throughout the whole year and they don't all serve like real food. And so I figured you guys might have some insight on that.
I don't know. I've been there like once, and the food was fine.
yep.
I don't know what was. Was that Dairy Queen? What Harold and Kumar was going on about? No, that was White Castle. I
That's why
apologize.
it's like Castle, yeah.
White Castle's kind of nasty.
Yeah,
I
White
had-
Castle.
I had like White Castle burgers from like the store once, like the ones you take home and microwave. They were not good.
No.
Oh, yeah, no. Those generally aren't.
What was the why White Castle? I have to know. Why the fuck did they pick White Castle for that movie?
Was it a sponsor?
I don't
Maybe it's
know. They literally could have just been like. It's basically like Harold and Kumar go to McDonald's. That's essentially what the fucking story is. I want the perfect food. We need to go to White Castle. Okay.
Yeah, I
sure.
mean, I think it was just like the cheap munchy stuff that you know.
It's literally
fits
called
the style of
Harold
the
and
movie.
Kumar Go to White Castle.
Yes. Have you not seen this?
Have you not heard of this?
I've never watched a Harold and Kumar movie.
It was like Harold and Kumar go to
Okay.
White Castle,
There's-
and then it was Harold and Kumar. I think go is
Guantanamo
either
Bay.
Guantanamo Bay, was it? Okay,
Yes.
and then Harold and
The joke is that wait. Yeah. No, go ahead.
and then the third one was like Harold and Kumar Christmas or some shit like that.
Well, that barely counts.
It was the third one.
They received license permission and did a promotion with White Castle.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
no
explains
sponsorship.
It probably paid for the fucking movie, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, that is generally a side of Hollywood that no one really talks about.
It does have one of my favorite jokes in it. Oh, my only weakness, guns.
Guns?
Yeah, he has a dream
guns are a
sequence
weakness.
of a cop, and
Oh.
he shoots the cop in the dream, and the cop drops like, "Oh, my only weakness, guns," and then he just fucking dies.
Yep.
They also
Incredible.
that's where the Neil Patrick Harris like being a man slut thing came from.
Yeah.
Probably got him the role of How I Met Your Mother, Barney, but
Okay.
I could be wrong.
I think
with that.
I think the isn't it supposed to be the reverse?
I don't know what you mean by that.
Wasn't it like am I misremembering like timelines? Wasn't it he was like trying to I don't even know. Wasn't it like you're saying like this movie got him the role of being in How I Met Your Mother, but is it not the reverse? It's like him being in How I Met Your Mother is like how he gets
I
this
don't
role?
know.
Or-
I think White Castle
How I Met
came
Your
out
Mother
with-
released in 2005. White Castle released in 2004.
Oh, okay, then I'm
Or
completely
Oh wow,
wait.
that's really
Yeah,
close.
2004.
That's really close. Yeah, I think
Got
one
it.
might have had something to do with the other. I don't know. But yeah,
I'm just looking this all up on Wikipedia though, so my information isn't secure.
in that he's just like an absolute man slut for like, and just like a druggie. Like basically everything kind of like he's
Yes.
not in real life. Mostly because he's gay.
Gay for one.
Yeah, he's a gay family man.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Like goes home, plays with his husband and his two beautiful adopted children in very wholesome ways. Nah, movie is a drug doing womanizing motherfucker.
He always plays a womanizer.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
Well, he's good at it.
I
fun.
guess. Yeah, even in Dr. Horrible, he's kind of he's a womanizer in that too, I guess if you look at it. Who here has actually seen Dr. Horrible?
I've seen little bits and pieces of
Like,
it, but
So
Dr.
no.
Horrible was an amazing webcast.
Thank you for watching it.
Yes, like the fact that there was no season 2, and I get why there wasn't one, but like
They will never be now. They will never be now.
it goes like I rank it on like the Firefly tier of like the fact that there's no season 2 is a travesty.
Well, unlike Firefly got a movie, and they ended it with
No.
that.
Firefly's movie was shit.
Really? You don't like it?
No, I don't like it.
Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, so,
It's just like they just wanted to wrap up the franchise and move on, so they made a movie.
my wife handed me her DVD case of season 1 when we were watching Firefly, because I never even heard of it until she showed me. And I started laughing my ass off. And she's like, "What's so funny?" And then I point to the words, "The complete first season."
ah,
Yeesh.
And I'm like,
yeah,
"Oh,
that is funny.
looks like they took the sky from you, honey."
Yeah.
Anyway. yeah, because of the creator, you're never going to get a second Dr. Horrible, or more Firefly, or any of that, or more Buffy, or more Angel, or any of that shit, honestly.
Oh, because of Joss Whedon.
Yes, because of Joss Whedon.
Didn't he do something really screwy?
Sexually harassing women, I believe it was.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Damp.
Fuck off. Oh, God. All right. Anybody got anything else they want to say? Because we're past the time now.
No,
I'm
Yeah,
good.
geopolitics are great. No, I'm kidding.
Thanks, Mod.
Geopolitics is
Just
super
remember,
fun.
if you're doing 2 + 2, it equals 4 and fish. You just gotta turn it to the side and change your perspective.
What the fuck are you
Anyway.
talking about? What?
You said if I had any last words, and I did. I just said the first thing that came to my mind.
I chose those. Are you doubting my choice?
Oh, God. I love and hate you all.
Well, it's not like you're not used to us.
Yeah. No, this is the highlight of my week. I really appreciate you guys all coming out. I just want to say.
Yeah,
Incredible.
of course.
Okay.
Thank you, Revy.
Anytime.
All right. If that's it, we'll catch you guys next week. Please share our podcast with anyone that you can. And we love you all.
Or not get us canceled, please.
Yes, cancel us, please. Maybe we'll get
Cancel
some
us,
coverage.
like take me from the podcast.
I mean, some controversy is great for reputation.
Yeah, exactly.
Is it
That's
not?
what I was
Just
thinking.
it goes one way or the other, and you don't know which way it's going to go until it happens.
I mean,
All
maybe
right.
the 7th episode is when we finally get canceled.
I was thinking about what I'm calling this. Am I calling it Gooning in the Wilds? Am I calling it Space Gooners? Am I calling it Gooning and Jared's asshole? I honestly don't know what I'm calling it.
For Gooners explain Warhammer 40k lore.
No, that's way too long.
So can we have the 5-hour podcast
Gooned,
about
gooned in my sandwich.
Sure.
I mean, you're clickbaiting it, but okay.
Honestly, what should I call it? Should I call it Space Gooners or Gooning
The
in
fucking
the Wild?
topic was supposed to be
Short
about-
attention span gooning.
Yes, I know, right?
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna call it Wild Gooners or Gooning in the Wild or some shit like that.
Wild Gooner sounds better.
Wild
Gooning in
Gooners?
the Wild.
Okay, Wild Gooners.
Gooning in the Wild sounds like you're being a pervert.
I mean, that too.
What is this podcast about?
Well, it's about gooning, but gooning in the wilds makes it sound like I'm naked staring inside somebody's house watching them get chained.
I would
Okay, you added a lot to that yourself. I just want to point that out.
suggestion: gooning in the wilds, not with children.
Not with children. Fuck off.
Just put quotes around now with children.
No, I'm not. Oh, all right. Peace, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.